Alright guys, this is going to be a quick little weekend repair. We got in some winter evening bearings the other day. We purchased some of the ceramics for the wheel bearings on the LC12B. So this will just be a quick one. I'll kind of do one side and you'll get the gist of it. And then hopefully we'll get a quick rip in the end. They're supposed to be a head-to-head with Lauren and I. Things are what they are. We're gonna have to reshoot that and get it right. So before we get too crazy, let's see what we get in this kit. Now this is kit number 1797. They made this one for me. It's just the wheel bearings. I don't have a lot of money, so I told them I just wanted the wheel bearings, because those are the most important ones. You get 8 little dinky wheel bearings. Focusing on that. So, but yeah, they're stainless ceramics, so it should make it run really well. With LCs, you have a set pin for your hex. Pretty simple. It's like any kind of dog bone replacement. You take your two collars off. If I can get it. They don't come off real easy, but that's not a bad thing. And then maybe I can get that around. Trying not to take too much apart. I'm gonna have to take the steering column off. Like I said, I'm just going to do one side on screen and you guys will get the gist of it. Still not coming. Looks like we're going to have to do it the old way. LCs come with CVAs, which are pretty nice. Did everybody see how dirty and filthy these got? I'm not sure that light's showing good. Anyways, but and the tolerances on these are night and day with WL. Best I've seen are the Gem RC parts. They're not WL parts. They're aftermarket. But these LCs, there really is no comparison. I'm going to see if these are the same. I don't think they are. I think even the axles are slightly different sides of WL. So if they are, then we got some new bearings for WLs, which is something I might look into. I'm not sure if Winter Evening does ready to runners like that. You know, they're more professional than the cheapies. But so you take those two out. Try not to lose my other parts. Now they say to oil bearings, but I don't necessarily agree with that, because you want the metal to run on the metal. I used to spray WD on it and stuff afterwards, but I don't think it's necessary, in my opinion. Don't forget to put your spacers in there and make sure your dog bone is in first, because if you don't, you're not going to be able to get it back through, because it doesn't go through the other part of the cup. You got your two spacers like this. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. Yeah. Too big of irons. But what I mean by that is you won't get it through here. Dang it. I mean, you probably could, but I'm not going to force it. Dang it. Probably be making some cuts where I need to. All right. Then you put your hex back on there. Pizza cake, pizza cake. Come on. Find a hole. Once you got one on the other one, with any luck, won't move, because they are pretty tight tolerances. And the back's even easier because there's no steering joint. so we probably don't have to do anywhere near as much. You'll see in a minute. Hopefully everybody's having a great weekend, and I want to thank Winter's Evening Bearings for being such a great sponsor to us. Really does help put these guys back on. So get our pin on. So if you've never replaced bearings before, this would be the same, not just for these LCs, but for pretty much any of these this style buggy. That could be whether it's a WL or a Larlo. Who else makes these things nowadays? I mean, I know they're not the same quality, but it's the same general principle. So hopefully you get the idea. But yeah, that's that. We'll get this guy back on there, and we'll be right back and start working on the back. Or maybe the camera won't stop. Dang it, my fingers aren't working. It's been cold, guys. I lost 3 chickens. So it's been one of them days. I lost 3 chickens yesterday. Well, let's just keep going with it. So I've been out at night. I think it's minks. Just found carcasses with their heads bit off. Happens a lot. For whatever that's worth. I'll probably cut all this. Not sure people want to hear about my chickens. Well, maybe they do. Maybe they do. So same deal. Take your set pin. Take that out. Now on this one, because there's, like I said, no turning knuckle. All you should have to do is pop this one off. You should be able to get the dog bone out. Or the CVA. Now again, this is an LC, it's not a WL, so these are all CVAs. And see, there's the original bearing. And here's our new fancy dancy. You get a little love, little WD love. No sense in that, right? There's the other old one. So we got the new one. Like so. Put it in like so. Now this is the hardest part, is you know, you probably should, in all practices, take the sway bars off, but I'm not doing it. And I didn't even put the front bearing on yet because it's not really necessary until we get it back together. So now that's there, and there's our front bearing right here. And we're pretty much all done with this. Not a whole lot to all these. So I'll get the other side done off camera. You don't want to watch me doing that all over again. Well, maybe you do. Who knows? Anyways, so when I come back, we'll get a little test pull on her. Feel how she is, and with any luck, I'll take her out on the track as long as the weather don't change anything anytime soon. Alright guys, we're back, and I got the other side done, and it's like butter. Can't wait to get this out on the track, so I'll be right back, and we will go out and get a quick run before we end this video. But I wanted to show you, I did the other side. So if you're a carpet guy, that's what happens when their bearings get really hot. I pulled it all out of there. This is why I needed new bearings, because I noticed the wheels weren't rolling as good. But that carpet, when it gets in there, it gets hot, and if there's any kind of friction at all, it actually melted that plastic and made the center go. So anyways, so we'll get out there. We're going to use our Organics and our Dumbo, and we'll have a quick rip right away. Alright guys, so we got our winner's evening bearings in our, make sure this is recorded. Yeah, it looks like it's recorded. Hopefully I don't screw it up and record the sealing. So anyways, like I was saying, we're out on a track testing out our winter's evening bearings. Woohoo. Ah. Steering's a little wonky. There we go. I hit the chair. So yeah, getting a quick rip for dinner. I could feel the difference, but maybe that was because of that stuff that was in the tire. Not sure. Whoa! But yeah, this thing's running good. Pretty happy. Make sure you check out our sponsor, Winter's Evening Bearings. These are ceramics, about $35, $32 I think, for a set of 8. Got to get the blower out again. I did the front yard, didn't do the back. So hopefully you guys like. Such a good car. Running through, running through. Look out. Just a great car, great bearings, feels real good, feels real good. So I know you guys are expecting a head-to-head with this and the WL. You'll still be getting it, it'll be real soon. But you see how good this thing runs. Runs so good. Whoa! Just hit the trigger and go. And I'm honestly like, I'm not even giving it hardly no throttle at all. It's all finesse. It just goes. Just goes. So like and subscribe guys, and hopefully you dig. Again, I want to thank Winter's Evening Bearings. Check them out. There's a coupon code in the description. Link to these bearings. 15% discount for anybody using Right Place 15. And hopefully you dig. Because I know I do. Just having too much fun. Time to make tacos. I'll see you guys. So fun. Tacos will be there. Anyways, like and subscribe guys. Something's not right with that steering, so that's something I gotta adjust. There's it's a steering servo saver kind of thing. We'll have to take a look at that later. I'll see you when I see you guys.